When you stand paralyzed at the crossroads of your own destiny, caught between the cold, sharp calculations of the mind and the desperate, restless whispers of your soul, do you truly know which voice to trust? As the sands of time slip relentlessly through the hourglass of your existence, every grain representing a choice made or a path forever abandoned, the weight of indecision can feel like a crushing shadow over your spirit. Your logic, unyielding and analytical, demands that you follow the predictable route of the world, yet your heart cries out for something deeper, something that feels like truth even when it makes no sense to the modern mind. We live in an era draped in a labyrinth of deception, a world of smoke and mirrors where every direction promises fulfillment but often leads to nothing more than an empty mirage. So I ask you, where is your North Star when the fog of 1,000 conflicting opinions settles over your life? Here, within the hallowed space of the biblical path sanctuary, we do not seek to teach you the mere mechanics of human reasoning. Nor do we offer you a dry checklist for daily decision-making. Instead, we invite you into a deeper resonance, a visceral awakening where you learn to harmonize the vibration of your own heart with the eternal pulse of the Creator's intent. Discernment, as we understand it through decades of spiritual contemplation, is not a mundane skill to be mastered or a psychological trick to be honed through repetition. It is a sacred tether, a profound and holy connection that bridges the terrifying gap between your mortal uncertainty and His divine, unchanging wisdom. It is about moving past the exhausting noise of what the world says you should do, and finally finding that still, small voice that speaks with the authority of the ages. It is that transcendent moment when the chaos of your circumstances finally goes silent, and the path before you glows with a light that cold logic alone could never ignite. This is the art of spiritual attunement, a journey where every decision you make becomes an act of worship, and every step you take is guided by an unseen hand that has known your name since the beginning of time. Therefore, I invite you now to stop fighting the internal storm and let the living Word of God become the absolute, unwavering compass for every choice you face, every path you navigate, and every breath you draw in this life. Step into this sanctuary of absolute clarity. Let the light guide your feet, and let His wisdom be the final, beautiful word in the story you are writing today.